I think they're going.
Oh god. Okay, so EG have the better draft, and you're going with EG.
Got to do it.
All right, gods. Don't play with us now.
That Zeus pick still throwing me off, so I think I'm going to go with EG because of that.
Okay.
I want to see a Fear Storm though. I'm hoping for Fear on the Storm.
Fear first counter to the Tinker. Early game ganks. Gonna have full supports rotate into mid lane and grant Arteezy the first blow.
On behalf of Storms.
Storm versus Tinker. We used to see this matchup. It is nighttime, but he's also still level 2 and like 3/4 for the NS.
Oh, they're gonna catch Arteezy, slowing him down. They're gonna get a good amount of damage coming out from 1437, and they didn't even bother to throw the extra nukes coming off the Tinker.
Okay.
Just knew they had it. You late.
Can't even press those buttons.
Crit, double damage, trying to run away from Tim's. Gonna be chased down. It looks like he will end up dying. Sumail actually had to kind of give up on trying to threaten anybody because he's got a static link on him, so he just had to run away from Raven.
Tim's slaying it, man. Level 4, or rather 4 minutes in, and then you're only level 2 as a Night Stalker. That's scary, and that's kind of the life these days. You know, that first night is almost like a just gone all cuckoo though. That's scary. Yep, but the fact that he just gets the kill mid, and then he goes right down bottom, gets that other kill. Sadly, a lot of that advantage has been lost, but
yeah, they've left the Terrorblade alone for a little while, so they're probably thinking he is solo, but Crit and Misery are here. Good placement by Misery to try and chase down Sam H. Still gets a couple of hits in. He's going to be slowed down by the Orb of Venom and will slowly die. This time by the hand.
yeah, I guess mid probably would have been the better play, but it's hard to tell. You know, they didn't necessarily know exactly at this point in terms of his rotations and everything. He's mostly been on the bounty runes, but he did help out when Tim's made that rotation to the mid and to the bottom lane. He was just kind of trailing behind the whole time. Misery tries to go for the courier side. He actually gets it post immunity. Couldn't get over the trees or anything like that. And the instant TP with the ward down. Very nice. That'll probably get countered though.
He goes for the 1-1-2 build for the extra damage. Works out there. Razor in big time trouble. That is the one small advantage for the Omni Knight against.
Maybe get into a Radiance or something.
Go for a kill on Fear here. Slowed down. Silenced off as well with the epicenter. They've easily got the magic damage between the two of them to bring him down. Raven is just overkill. TNC are doing the early game and how Team Liquid are always willing to bring numbers nice and early.
Can't believe you didn't do the Thunderstruck intro with me. Really offended. My feelings are still a little bit hurt. It's been 8 minutes.
It's actually the whole entire reason is because I got thrown up because I thought I was going to do the chorus and you were going to do the music that comes afterward. I didn't know you were going to do the intro to the song.
Yeah,
see it through me.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I see right through you.
Misery, you're in trouble, son.
They see through him as well. With a zap. Is he in a mana? Oh, he's in mana.
He's
got no zap.
Mana, but as long as he doesn't get hit by marching machines. Sam H, hey, let's turn around. Stop focusing on a bounty hunter he can't catch, and let's see if we can punish Sumail here. Slow down a little bit more. Cuckoo's double damage, doing a lot of work. He needs to get the laser. Nice play by Cuckoo. I like the fact that he stopped his laser, got another hit in, because Lil. See if they can get the combo here. Leave the stun, follow up the epicenter, make sure they get the silence in. Magic damage, loads of plenty. TNC will take another one.
Nicely done again, not allowing time for that repel.
And again, they brought Razor.
What will be their response then? Misery's gonna skate out behind.
Gets a love tap.
Yeah, I guess that does drive them away. So, still very tight. 5-6, 1k lead for EG. The quickest guy.
Oak rotation is going to find Fear here. They actually pop the Zeus ultimate as well. Oh, they let him get off Sunder. Tim's.
And so good on the silences.
Sure, they actually are still going to kill the Terrorblade and all that, but I don't think Raven's going to be too happy about the situation. They want to go for a push, and he's sitting at half HP. Down, Nuke comes out from the Razor. 1437 gets close enough for the Lightning Bolt. So good placement there from Sam H, but they do extend themselves pretty deep. And now Raven, he's going to be paying the price for that missing HP. Finally, the Storm does catch him, but it runs out of mana now. Try and go for Sam H instead. Sam H, 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds for a Burrow strike out instead. Tries to go for TP, doesn't make it.
And that kind of showed that too, like with the Storm making plays and everything. The Omni couldn't get there until somebody might want it to be able to pop out after, but more important to just kind of stay in those front lines, these engagements.
So I always ask Blitz, but
Dies.
yeah. So they are going to be able to grab the Tinker here in the top lane. Misery has a track on him, wants to be able to get the Shuriken out. Cuckoo did manage to finish up his rearm, but it's not going to make a difference. Oh, the ultimate goes out from the Zeus in the mid-fight. They do manage to take down Fear pretty low, but he managed to get off the Sunder onto Raven. He's stolen a lot of damage, though. Not enough. It seems they're still a bit scared fighting against Old Man Fear.
Man, Misery did die to the ulti from the Zeus, and then it barely survived from Arteezy. He went down solo. He actually did zip to dodge the last tower attack. TB.
Nice kill on Fear, and they're going to wrap back into mid. Now 1437 has already been gone on and bursting down by Sumail and crit Cuckoo. Misery thought about it. He really wanted to actually go for that play, but TP already completed. Back over mid lane. Raven is going to be able to get on top of Crit, but there is a Storm Spear here. Surprise! Arteezy gets good amount of damage, but a two-man Burrow Strike, that's going to help, but it's still too much heal damage. And now with a repelled up Arteezy right in front of two different heroes, he can just fight. They are going to lose Crit. Tinker desperately trying to get some damage onto some of these heroes to make sure they can't chase down Tims. It seems like the threat is enough to dissuade them from going for it. Sumail actually taking tons of damage here, but again, Tim's not able to get on top of him. So at the end, it just kills him. Tim's, it's daytime, my friend, and Sumail is running so damn fast. Look at him, he's just sprinting at the Night Stalker. Is going to run him down underneath the tier 2 tower. And nobody can really stop it. 1437 trying to push back Misery, but he's got a track on him, so I advise.
Yep, as you have theorized, the Yules, right? Using that drum charge, it's a percent-based gain that you get, so the more movement speed that you're stacking on your hero, the more effective those charges are, and he just runs like a demon. Although this demon doesn't move very much, this Fear guy. He just kind of stands still.
He really does. Stand.
Tinker Ward, though, up in the top lane, so they're hoping that'll help them catch out Cuckoo. Misery, providing that vision. They're lacking it from wards, too.
Jump in from the Storm Spirit. A little bit deep. Still going to catch the Zeus, though, and actually pulls in the Razor, so they're going to try and get these extra kills. Sandage did not have enough damage to be able to finish up Crit. Tim's going to try and go for the kill anyway, but Sumail, who had popped his ultimate, defends against the Razor pretty well, and they're able to get that kill. Now Tinker can clean this up, though. They've already gotten 2 kills off the Rockets. Maybe they can control the Storm Spirit long enough. Needs a little bit longer with the silence out there, but or get on to placed on a Cuckoo, preventing a lot of this damage. Arteezy finally gets off the silence, goes for the TP out, and he's going to make it away. That would have been a huge win for TNC. They desperately needed that too, with a 6,000 gold lead by Evil Geniuses. They show up in the river. See if EG gets caught by surprise. Of course, the smoke has worn out. And EG, I mean, they spread themselves out pretty heavily. They're ready, trying to scout any of the TNC members making their way in. 1437 is going to show himself on the right-hand side, but the rest of TNC is going to come in from behind. They're going to go for silence first on Omni Knight. Now they managed to get the stun onto the Storm Spirit as well. They're going for Crit first, though. Arteezy is going to be able to get some damage as a result. Oh my god! Fear's just doing so much damage to these heroes. Looks like Tim's going to be run down by Arteezy. Now turns for the easy kill onto the Zeus. Fear manages to survive through that Sand King stun as well, but not the missile! Cuckoo gets the dominating spree, managed to take down 3 there, so a 4-for-3 exchange. Not terrible for TNC if Tinker's getting some gold, but
fights by like a hefty margin. Now, this is why we had that replay, because it's a familiar scene where we almost killed the TV in the same spot.
There we are. We are going to be able to find Fear. I thought he was actually going to back out, noticing somehow the TNC were off map and being to dodge that smoke gank. TNC still find the kill. Arteezy's actually struggling to enforce this fight. He's got his completed Bloodstone, so he is eager to get some extra charges here, but fighting into the full 4-man of TNC may not be so easy during nighttime.
They see the courier moving down there with that ward, so they're going to be able to track in that and say, let's see who's down here.
Oh, they spotted Arteezy, already got the silence on him. This is huge if they can actually get him with the 2-man Burrow Strike. They're setting up really well, but the Impies is going to cause some problems. Finally, the silence does manage to run out. He actually turns, goes for the Razor. Again, the easy kill because he's just so underfarmed. Arteezy goes deeper, goes for the 1437 kill, gets that one as well. 3-man Burrow Strike for DMH with the epicenter on top. What a big play, but it's not quite enough to finish off Arteezy. They need this kill desperately. Tims is willing to risk his life to try for it, but with the TP in coming in from Fear, he decides against it. They still manage to take out 3 on the side of Evil Geniuses, so it's a 2-for-3 exchange. Poor Raven has got to just be feeling awful about his life, but again, Tinker is the big in the dire jungle area. EG with the Metamorphosis, go to the Roach Pit, take it, TNC, not sure if they're none the wiser. They're certainly missing out on an opportunity to contest. Long jump in from Arteezy. With this Bloodstone, with the Aegis, with the Repel, it allows him to be able to go in deep, threaten support's lives. Unfortunately, Dual Scepter cost him a little bit of issues there, so...
That cost him a night.
They did spot Misery there, but they are going to be able to jump in. Ooh, the Scythe of Vice as well, the Burrow Strike, a little bit of overlap. They need some extra stuns. They need Tibbs here to be able to get the silence. They just couldn't get him there in time. Now the Telekinesis top back, but they do have Vision. They need to be able to take out that Vision to be able to help save some of their allies. Fortunately, Misery did get Invis off the Glimmer Cape. They managed to kill him, though. The jump in from Arteezy. Again, stunned up by the Burrow Strike. This time around, they can maybe get the silence off on him, and he is left with zero things to be able to pull out of that one. 14:37, trying to walk away with the track
They
on
gotta
it.
catch him if he jumps in
Oh,
here.
no.
You know he wants to.
Arteezy's repelled and everything. He guaranteed gets that kill. The question is whether or not he makes it out alive. So he decides to play it safe.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised. I think if it's a core, he probably would have went.
Yeah, he knows, like, anybody who's playing Fairplay this game in Sphere, because that hero's been totally countered by the draft.
Yeah, exactly.
Dual Scepter, Sand King, serious trouble. Oh, and he gave away the Burrow Strike to crit as well. That's not going to feel good. 2 supports down. Track kills aplenty. Now, there is a lot of rockets, but I don't think TNC could... Should get the Scythe onto him. Is he going to commit? No, Glimmer Cape is too much of a problem, man. Okay. Orchid on to Sand King. Gotta get out.
Arteezy just immediately uses the regen rune too. Think about being repelled. Yeah, they've smoked up. Probably gonna think about repelling him, having him jump on in. He doesn't want to waste his BKB. Of hope in the armor that is provided from Sunail in that BKB.
Misery's gonna scout things out for Arteezy here in 4 Tims. It's daytime, so he couldn't see them.
Like right there. Oh, poor hero.
Oh no.
Put a shell in his former self.
Sandstorm. That's not what he wanted.
He needs to like play the buddy system these days, you know?
Yeah.
He needs a friend.
Right play. Arteezy with the double damage finds another Bloodstone charge. What are we at, JJ? 20. It's got a Shivas too, so makes it even easier to scout the Tinker. It is hard knock life for this Tinker when it comes to split pushing. He's got to be so scared. It's Bounty Hunter. Storms here with Shivas for the reveal.
So they can kind of guess as to what EG's maneuvers are.
That poor frog. Oh, the long jump in for the Shivas. Managed to hit 3 with that one. Is going to go for the Night Stalker first. See if they can take away that gem. Sumail already losing his Aeon Disc status. Is going to be vulnerable, but they can't really get any disables out on him. The Sand King is going to be caught underneath Arteezy's spell and bursted down by the Remnants. It did cost them the BKB of Fear.
There's no buyback though on Sam H. And they have the creep wave, even the catapult to boot.
Oh no, they can't lose their Tinker though. Night Stalker trying to stop what's happening here, but the Zeus is still going to die to Arteezy. Jumps in a little deeper, pushing the rest of TNC back now up to 22 Bloodstone charges, 63 mana a second.
At the very least, Sam H has passively gained his buyback, so there's a chance he can make some sort of turnaround play. Arteezy begins the slow siege. They have a 4-step on the Raven, then they'll get a cheeky push-up. That's the best hope they have right now. Of course, if you push anyone to the base, then Arteezy just jumps you and you die. So.
You gotta push anyway.
Yeah, just Misery hanging out nearby, trying to ward or something.
Yeah. Oh no, Tim, fly! Fly, you fool!
Well, that was that Ags and Gem.
Yeah. Arteezy. He is fearless because he can be. They jump in, Blink Dagger. Ooh, Core Staff actually stopping that one. Actually hits the stun onto Raven anyway. That's going to hurt things a little bit, but what's going to hurt more is losing their Tinker and not having buyback, and ultimately don't think they can defend without their Tinker. It's going to take a while, though, for Evil Geniuses to be able to close out all of these barracks, especially since there's a tier 2 still in the bottom lane, so TNC do not have to give up just yet. Probably just have to give up 2 lanes of Brax. See if Evil Geniuses push more. They're going to go for more indeed. Zeus is going to be the target here. Bring it up. Easy kill there. Raven's also going to die. The epicenter comes into the Sand H whip. No, actually hits crit, but still does not manage to get the kill. So Bill saves him.
Hype and Nullfield on the defensive. Oh my god, there's no damage.
There is just nothing.
Yeah. This game, I don't know, I didn't have that same hope that I felt in game 1.
Yeah.
Where it felt like TNC had this chance to make that comeback play. This one, it just felt like I know that Storm Spirit was such a good pick. They got him off to a very good start, and the Razor didn't get like any sort of domination happening for him up against the Omni Knight. It seemed like the way the lanes were set up with the supports just worked out way too well for EG, and Raven was almost a complete non-factor in this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just did not have a fun time whatsoever. Lane